Lately, it feels as though an invisible force is drawing us together with a power far greater than before, as if some unseen thread between our souls has been pulled taut. And yet, in that same breath, I feel myself being torn apart, pulled endlessly in two opposite directions until my very spirit aches. It's as if my life has become a tug-of-war between duty and desire. My head speaks in a stern and unrelenting voice, demanding that I focus on my responsibilities, urging me to keep carrying the crushing weight of other people's expectations without faltering. But my heart, no, my very soul, keeps straying back into your orbit, like a wandering traveler who instinctively knows the way home no matter how far they've roamed. I have tried to distract myself, to bury my feelings under the noise of daily life, but no task, no responsibility, no forced smile has ever been strong enough to erase the memory of your love. Even when I feel undeserving, especially in those moments when my flaws and mistakes loom large, you have shown me a kind of love that is patient, enduring, and undeserved in the most beautiful way. That love has become my anchor, my compass, and my quiet source of strength when I feel like giving up. The guilt I carry for turning my back on you at times is almost unbearable. It lives in the pit of my stomach and weighs heavy on my chest. And yet, even with that weight pressing down on me, the thought of you is the only thing that keeps me moving forward. More than anything else in this vast, complicated world, I want to win back your heart. I dream of the day when I can close the distance between us, not just in miles, but in every way that truly matters. But as much as my heart longs to rush into your arms right now, I know there are battles I must face alone. My burdens are mine to carry, not yours, and I would never want to weigh you down with them. So I move forward with one promise engraved in my soul: when the time is right, I will return to you. Because the love we share is not fragile, it is fierce, resilient, and strong enough to weather any storm that dares to come between us. Until then, I ask you this with all the sincerity I possess: please do not let your sorrow consume you. I know there are moments when my absence feels like an unbearable silence, when doubt creeps in and whispers that I've forgotten you. But I haven't. I never have. I accept that I have let you down in the past, that I have been unfair, and that I may have appeared distant or uncaring at times. But appearances can be deceiving. The truth is, I have loved you all along, and I still love you with the same intensity, if not more. You captured my heart so completely that I can no longer imagine a life without you in it. I truly believe we were made to love each other. Sometimes I wish I had met you earlier in my life, because from the moment you entered it, everything became richer, brighter, and more meaningful. I have met countless people, faces in passing, conversations that faded into nothing, but no one has ever been as kind, as loving, or as extraordinary as you. And yes, I know you have flaws. I see them as clearly as I see your strengths. But to me, those flaws do not diminish you, they complete you. In my eyes, you are perfect in the way only a real, living, breathing human being can be perfect. You are not ordinary. You are a rare soul, radiating a warmth and an understanding that reaches me in ways no one else ever has. Your smile is irresistible. It has the power to disarm my defenses and soften the hardest parts of me. Your spirit is refreshing, untouched by the cold cynicism of the world, and your personality is so uniquely your own that I could never mistake you for anyone else. The more I know you, the more I see the quiet peace that rests at the very center of your being, and within that core, I've found something sacred. It's as if you hold a key, one that unlocks a love I didn't even know was possible until I met you. You have my undying affection, now and always. My heart belongs to you in a way that is both exhilarating and terrifying. You are the words to my love song, the melody that lingers long after the music stops. You've brought a new dimension to my life, made it more interesting, more colorful, more alive. I can't imagine love without your presence in it. Not a day passes without me thinking of you. Your image and your voice are stitched into the fabric of my thoughts. When memories of us drift into my mind, moments filled with laughter, shared secrets, and quiet comfort, I can't help but smile. You may not fully realize what you do to me, how deeply you affect me. When I'm with you, my heart is light and my happiness feels effortless. You draw out the best parts of me, the ones that the world often tries to bury under layers of stress and obligation. You are not just my source of joy, you are my greatest one. You matter to me in ways I can't fully put into words. You keep my heart smiling, my days purposeful, and my spirit restless for more time in your company. I can't find fault in you, not because I am blind, but because whatever imperfections you have only make you more real, more human, and more endearing. You are amazing, and I love you for so many reasons, but especially for the way you make me feel happy, confident, open, and unconditionally loved. You have seen me at my best and at my worst, and yet you have never turned away. And for that, I am endlessly grateful. So I will keep carrying my responsibilities, walking through the storms I must face, and moving toward the day when I can come back to you, not broken, but whole. And when that day comes, I will give you not just my words, but my actions, my time, and every piece of love I have left to give. Until then, know this, I am yours. Always. If you are under the impression that everything between us has truly ended, and that we will never be the same again, I must tell you with all my heart that you are mistaken. Our story is far from over. Despite the storms we have weathered and the trials that have tested our bond, my love for you has never wavered. It has stood firm through misunderstandings, distance, and the moments when we both doubted what we had. The connection we share is so deep, so undeniable, that even when I try to step away and convince myself it's time to move on, I find myself being drawn back to you again and again, as if by some unseen force that refuses to let us drift apart. This recurring pull toward you has made something very clear to me: you are the one person who can bring me true and lasting happiness. It isn't about convenience, timing, or circumstance, it's about the irreplaceable role you have in my life. The very thought of losing you is unbearable. It's not just the idea of losing a romantic partner, it's the thought of losing my anchor, my safe place, my truest companion. Losing you would be losing everything that gives my life color and meaning. It would cast me back into a shadowed, emotional chapter of my life, a chapter one have no desire to revisit. I am not blind to my own faults. I know that my immaturity in the past allowed others to influence my perception of you, even though deep down, I always knew the truth: you were my one true love. You have been my strength in my weakest moments, my unwavering supporter when I felt I had no one else. Yet I let the noise of outside opinions cloud my judgment. I let myself be swayed when my heart already knew the answer. And for that, I carry deep regret. This endless cycle of running from each other and chasing after one another has left me drained, and I know it has worn you down as well. I dream of the day when we no longer have to hide behind pride or fear, when we can love openly and without restraint. I long for a time when we can look at each other without the weight of past mistakes hanging over us, when our love can simply exist in its purest form, unquestioned, unchallenged, and undeniable. I understand that right now, you may be hiding your true feelings. You may be pretending that you're unaffected, that you've moved on, or that my absence doesn't matter. But I believe in my heart that you, too, are quietly hoping and praying for the day we find our way back to each other. I feel it in the way our connection refuses to fade, in the way I can sense you even in your silence. Your frustration with me is justified. Your anger is valid. I have made mistakes that hurt you and, in doing so, hurt us. And yet, through it all, you have shown me a kind of love that I have never experienced from anyone else. I have never met another soul who could love me with such courage, patience, and depth despite my flaws. You have been my blessing in this life, perhaps even a reward for the good I have unknowingly done in the past. I am eternally grateful for the moment you entered my life. You brought with you joy, laughter, warmth, and a sense of belonging I had never felt before. You turned ordinary moments into memories worth keeping forever. You are my lady love, my heart's true keeper. Many have tried to catch my eye or win my affection, but my attention has always been reserved for you alone. No one else could ever compare to the way you make me feel. Your love, your sincerity, your ability to forgive and care despite my faults, these are the things that keep my heart beating. My love for you has not faded with time. If anything, it has only grown stronger, more certain, and more desperate for expression. The only thing that truly pains me right now is the distance between us, both physical and emotional. The silence that has replaced our conversations feels heavier than words could ever be. I see glimpses of you living your life, smiling, and sharing beautiful moments with the world. While I'm happy to see you happy, there's a quiet ache in my heart knowing I am not beside you in those moments. I want you to know that with every passing day, I am gaining clarity. I am learning to recognize the people and circumstances that wish to harm what we have, those who may have subtly worked to pull us apart. And with that clarity comes determination to protect what we have, to shield our love from those who do not understand it or wish it well. I love you now more than ever, and no distance, no silence, and no mistake can erase that truth. My heart still beats for you, my thoughts still wander to you, and my dreams still build a life around you. Whatever it takes, however long it takes, I will keep holding on to the hope that our paths will align once more. And when they do, I promise you, I will not let go again.